If the sound or like the visual or anything is a little bit off, it is a new camera, it is a new microphone. I am trying my best to figure out how it works and how it functions. So I am so sorry. I will do better if this isn't the best, okay? Hi everybody. Welcome back to another video. My name is Charlotte and today we're gonna try out some TBR cards that my lovely husband got me off Amazon. So I've already kind of looked through them a little bit. I have taken a little bit out of them and just kept them in here because it was stuff that I know that I don't have, and I don't want to either Google it or like read a book with a character who has a unique hobby. I don't know, like unless like it's like stalking, you know, being a psychopath, maybe that's a unique hobby. Other than that, I wouldn't really know what to pick. Read a book with a red cover, read a book you read as a child. I don't really want to do that. Read a book published the year you were born, not really in the mood. So I put some of them aside. And some of them I do really want to do as well, but I want to have some to put in later, if that makes sense. But we do still have good chunk of books to pick from. So that is, at least for me, very exciting. In today's economy video, I don't know where I was going with that. I have decided that we're going to pick 5 books because, little tangent, I was at a wedding and I'm not supposed to drink alcohol on my ADHD medication. Some people can do it, some people can't. I know that if I combine alcohol with my meds, it might affect my sleep, so I decided to skip them, which I can. That's not a problem. But the problem was that it's still kind of fucked with my system, and I forgot to bring them and I didn't take them the next day, and my body has slowly tried to get into the habit of taking the medication again. I've been slumping all over the place. Like I can't focus. I started reading Starside, can't focus on it. I've now been reading Nothing Like the Movies just because it's easy breezy lemon squeezy, but even that I kind of have a hard time focusing on. So we're going to put 5 books on the TBR for that reason, so that I can ease my brain back into it. I also think I want to reread some of my favorite books because I'm hoping that that's going to drag me out of a slump as well, because I am feeling a little bit slumpy now because my brain is just mush and it's everywhere, basically. Oh my god, there's so much left. And I was supposed to drink it all before 12. This is also on the TBR. This is Bestie Book Club's book pick for June. This is Nocticadia. This is Dark Academia. And this one is about, do we know her name? No, I don't know her name. So, fuck me, I guess. Well, this is about a girl. It's about a girl, okay? It's about a girl. After watching my mother succumb to a mysterious illness, I promised myself 2 things. I'd find the cure for what ravaged her and leave the godforsaken city where she abandoned me. 4 years later, I've received an acceptance letter to Dracadia University, a secluded, prestigious school on an island off the coast of Maine. Legend says it's haunted by souls of the mental patients exiled there centuries before. But the ghosts aren't even the most dangerous peculiarity. I can't pronounce it. Anywho, it's the reason I wanted it for Bestie Book Club is because I love Nightshade, and I know this is Dark Academia like Nightshade, and I really wanted to read it, and luckily my bestie also really wanted to read it. So it has a school setting, so if I know I have one in here that is like read something in a school setting. If I don't have anything else to pick, this is just gonna end up being that one. You get what you're picking up what I'm putting down. So we also have this one, but I think we can pick 5 from the cards as well. So we're just gonna shuffle them a little. Shuffle, oops. And then we're gonna, this one. What does it say? Read a book that matches your shirt. So it's blue and pink. I don't know if I have anything that's blue and pink. I feel like this is like the closest one, even though it's blue and lilac. Purple is the word I was looking for. I feel like this is like the closest one I have, because like the other one I have that's blue, it's this one and it's too light. So do you know what, we're just gonna go for it. I do really want to read it as well. This is the second book in the Briar U series. This one is about Brenna, and is it Jake? Is his name Jake? Tell me his name please, and thank you. Hello, Jake. This is about Brenna and it's about Jake. Brenna is the coach's daughter, but he is on a rival team, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's on a rival team. So there's a little bit like, I don't know, rivals, sports rivals to lovers, to friends. I don't know. I hope it goes friends to lovers, but you know what I mean. I think we're actually just gonna go with this one. I think it's the closest one I have to my shirt right now, if I don't just want to go for the pink one, which I don't. So I think we're gonna go do The Risk, the second book in the Briar U series. I read the first one. I really liked the first one, way more than I liked the Off-Campus series. So this one is getting me all hot and bothered and excited. That's the word. Words are hard. Speaking is my second language, so you know, it's not natural to me. Okay, next one. It can be this one. Should I take the one? I haven't seen what it says. I can't read it from here. It's not focused on it. Should I take this one? Or should I take this one? No, I'm gonna stick with that one, but I want to see what this one is. This one said, read a book. Ooh, that falls on the ground. That future's a competition, that's what it said. But we're gonna pick this one. I have to be a real influencer. Read a book published this year. Oh crap. I don't think I have anything on my physical one that's published this year. What do I do? What do I do? Do I check if I have anything on? What do I do? I don't have anything, because I think that's last year, I think I read everything I have that was given out this year. Oh my goodness me, what do we do? What do we do? I've read you. Last year. Does that mean that I have to get the new Megan Quinn book? Because I do really want to read it. Wait. Oh my god, okay, now I'm all of a sudden all excited again. Amazon, rules for a night? No, for the summer, Megan Quinn. Oh, it's only $5.99 as well on Kindle, which means that if I get it on my Kindle, I don't have to wait like a week or so to get it, because we don't have this. I'm just gonna see if anybody has it in store where I live, because they might have it in town, but I really don't want to drive too far. Oh, they do have it in town. Oh, should I just go get a physical copy then? Okay, I'll do that. We're gonna do Rules for the Summer by Megan Quinn. It came out now in May, I think it was. So it hasn't been out for long. Wait, it says here somewhere, doesn't it? Can I get product information? It came out, yeah, 5th of May. So it's not been, they set rules for the summer and broke every single one. Renly Gossage, is that her name? Has nothing but a struggling candy shop and a dream. She is determined to make it as Cape Merle's confectionery queen with no help, no shortcuts, and definitely no rich men wielding engagement rings and making things messy. What the fuck? Okay. Tia Williams never thought he'd be flying across an ocean to propose to a stranger, but here he is, knocking on Renly's door with a shiny diamond. She's the one person who might be able to stop his life from falling apart, so he's here with a marriage proposal, and more importantly for Renly, a business proposal. And the deal, Theo needs a wife so his stiff upper-lipped father won't cut him off. Renly needs a financial backer, even if she's too stubborn to admit it. The rules: 1 fake engagement, 1 summer, 0 romance. But between collapsing dry walls, gossiping neighbors, and the chaotic scheme of Renly's aunt, the forced proximity turns into something dangerously close to real. I think we're going to do that one. I will go into town and get it. I do think I want to get it as a physical copy instead of having it as an e-read, even though I don't think I have a single Megan Quinn book physically. And the last one I read from her, I didn't like. I gave it like 2 stars. I didn't enjoy it that much because he wasn't just grumpy, he was an arsehole. We'll see. I'll get it either on my Kindle or I'll go into town and get it. We'll see. But that will be our second book of the evening. So we have a sports romance and we have a summer romance. And the thing is with Megan Quinn's books as well, even if I don't really enjoy it, like the last one, I can't remember the name. I'll put it here if I remember. Even though I didn't really like either of the characters, I didn't really care for either of them, like her books are still hilarious. I still laugh out loud so much from her books. Her writing is very funny. It's just that I didn't really vibe with especially the male character in that one. Okay, we're just gonna take the one on top this time. Just apparently I took two. So it's this one. What does it say? What does it say? Can you read it for me? Read a book that was originally self-published. Well, I don't know if this one counts. Does this one count? Because it was originally self-published, but I think they rewrote a little bit of it when it was traditionally published. And the one I have, I think is the traditionally published one. Oh my god, I'm making this way harder for myself with these cards. Dude, what the fuck? Okay, let's go on Goodreads and see what we have on our little list, and maybe I'll have to go and get 2 books. I'm like, oh my god, I can read Fredrik Backman, but that's definitely not self-published. How do people keep up with who, what, when, and why? Oh, was Beautiful Venom originally? Crosscheck is coming out in June by Chelsea Curto, and I do believe that one is self-published. I don't know if she sold all of them, but I know that this one is going to get released with like the same covers as the ones I have here, which are all the self-published ones and stuff like that. So I think it counts. So we're gonna do Crosscheck. It doesn't come out until June 20th, but that's completely fine. I will probably time my reading so that I am ready when the day comes. So don't you worry about a thing. We're gonna read Crosscheck. Now, what is it about? Good question. I keep on mixing it up. It just says Grant's book. So that's the sister of the lost girl. No, it's the brother of the lost girl. It's the brother, I promise you, okay? This is the one where he plays on the DC Stars and then he... Okay, my battery died, which, you know, oh my god, so rude. I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, this is the one where Grant plays for the DC Stars and he spikes up a little spicy relationship with the head coach from a different team. And I think she is also like the first like female coach, like big head coach in this universe as a female. I don't really know, because the DC Stars is one of my favorite hockey romances. Well, it is my favorite hockey romance because all of them are hockey books. So I don't read much about what they're about. I don't want to get anything spoiled when I go into them because I love them so much. And that's that. Also, now that we're here and I remember it, if the sound or like the visual or anything is a little bit off, it is a new camera, it is a new microphone. I am trying my best to figure out how it works and how it functions. So I am so sorry. I will do better if this isn't the best, okay? Bear with me. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna do Crosscheck. That is the one. They are interconnected standalones. So if you read about the first one, it's not really like hitting for you. Just keep on seeing if any of them are for you. The found family in this one is fantastic. There is a reason why people say that if you love the Windy City series, there is a high chance of you also enjoying the DC Stars series, just because the found family in both of them are just so fantastic. So yeah, that was my little spew about my favorite author. Okay, next one. I'm gonna take that one on top again because it wanted to join us last time. What does it say? A book that explores the theme of forgiveness. Who the fuck what now? Okay, so hear me out. My brain doesn't always function, so sometimes, a lot of the times actually. I read about a book, I'm like, oh my god, I really want it. And I write down the title and the author, or I just remember the title and the author, and that's all I do. I can't really remember more. My brain doesn't want to. But we do have The Secret Life of Abby LaRue. This one is about, you guessed it, Abby. And Abby, does she die like constantly? After 300 years, Addie's life is restarting, but the devil never plays fair. Rewind. France, 1714. A desperate woman makes a desperate deal in the dark, a bargaining to live forever but be remembered by no one. So begins the invisible life of Addie LaRue. Shadow must muse to artists throughout history, forgotten friend, confidant and lover, slipping away with the morning light. Addie passes through lives desperate only to live a trace of herself, until the day she walks back into a small bookshop in Manhattan and meets Henry, who remembers her. After 300 years, Addie's life is restarting, but the devil never plays fair. As Henry and Addie's life start to intertwine, they must face the consequences of the decisions they've made and the price to be paid. The invisible life of Addie LaRue is a dazzling adventure across centuries and continents, across history and art, about a young woman learning how far she will go to leave her mark on the world. The reason I picked up this one is because I feel like maybe for her, wrap everything up, I feel like forgiveness could be a theme in this one. And then we also have Redeemed, which is the fourth and final book in the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. This is a sports romance. It's a Formula One romance. This one is about Chloe and it's about Santiago. That's his name, right? Santiago, yeah. Chloe does one of those myheritage123.com thingies and figures out who her father is, and travels to Italy to find him, but ends up breaking into Santiago's house. And I'm guessing not to end up in trouble, she agrees to fake date him instead, because Santiago is in some hot weather after saying or doing something that the media didn't really like. And I'm guessing the FIA didn't really like it and the team didn't really like it, and so on and so forth. So he's trying to be a good boy. Like a golden retriever, good boy. And the reason I picked up this one is because forgiveness. I don't know if the dad needs to forgive her mom for keeping her away or for adopting her away. I don't really know. But I feel like she also kind of has to forgive him for not being there. So I feel like this can also really touch on the forgiving theme. And the fact that he also did something that really destroyed his career and now he's trying to get back. Somebody has to forgive someone. You know what I mean? And then the last one, Alchemized. This is a brick that I am so afraid of reading. What is it you think you're protecting in the brain of yours? The war is over. Holdfast is dead. Oh no. The eternal flame extinguished. There's no one left for you to save. Doesn't that also just give a little bit of forgiveness? Forgiving herself for not being able to save people. Forgiving herself for not, I don't know, doing whatever. I feel like this also gives forgiveness. But because I know that June is a very hectic month for us with, like, you know, end of school year and everything. Oh my, can you hear my fridge? I know there's a lot to do. That was my point. And today, actually today, on the day I'm filming, Tom and I have been together for 13 years. I know. Yes. And we're celebrating by, are you ready for it? Going to IKEA. Some of you are going, oh, really? Oh, I love IKEA. And some of you are going, what the fuck is wrong with you? And to be fair, I don't know. He left me alone yesterday, not like that, but he went out with a friend and I was really bored. So I decided that we needed some new furniture and I thought he was going to say no, but he agreed. So here we are, we're going to IKEA. That wasn't what we were talking about. Okay, the point being, we have a lot to do. I think I want to do Redeem. That way I can tick off finishing a series. Like I've done it. I read all 4 books in this series. Also, I really do love Formula One, but I am having a little bit of trouble reading about the sport because I know the sport so well. So I feel like I just want to wrap it up for that end as well. Because the longer I watch the sport, right, the more I learn about the sport, the harder it is for me to read these. So I think we're going to do this one as well. Oh my god, and then we're over to the last one. Then I've picked 4. Oh my god, this was so fun. By the way, I was thinking that I was going to use these in like a 24-hour readathon type of video, where when I'm done with a book, the cards pick what I'm going to read next. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that would be fun. Okay. We're going to do this one. No, we're going to do... I feel like this is a good one. What does it say? What does it say? Is it bad? Read a book set in a hotel or an inn The only one I can think of is Hotel Nantucket, and I don't really want to read that one. I don't really want to read that one. I'm not in a... Oh, I know what we're gonna read. We're gonna read The Wedding People, or Wedding People. I can't really remember what it's called in English. Does it say? Is it The Wedding People, or is it just Wedding People? Because I have it. Wait, what did it say? It said original. No, The Wedding People. It's called The Wedding People in English. This is just the Norwegian version. And I've been saving this for summer as well because it's set at an hotel in Rhode Island over summer because, yeah, you know, wedding. This one is about Phoebe Stone, to be precise. Phoebe went to a luxury hotel in Rhode Island to live out her last days, not because she's sick, but because she has decided that her days have come to an end. She's there, to put it bluntly, unalive herself. Now, Phoebe is also the only guest at this hotel that isn't a guest at the wedding, so the bride is naturally freaking out because who the fuck is this random woman that's gonna most likely show up in my wedding pictures? You know what I mean? But they form a friendship. It's supposed to be super funny. It's supposed to be wholesome. And I've been saving it for summer because it came out in January in Norway. And this is the Norwegian version that I got through work. It even says so here. This is, well, it doesn't say ARC, but that's basically what it says. It says this is an ARC, not for sale. So I've been waiting to read it. So we're going to put that one on there as well. Yay! Okay, that's 5. Are we going to pick another one? No, I have 6 with that one. Should I pick another one? I kind of want to pick another one because this was too much fun. But I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. Oh my god. No, we're going to stop here. This is where we're going to end it. Not like Phoebe, but just the video. Because I have to be realistic about my reading goals. And I do also like leaving a little bit room to mood read whenever it hits me. But I'm very excited to read those. I'm actually very excited to go and get 2 new books as well. I'm very excited to read all of them. What is on your June TBR? Please tell me in the comments. Or do you just set up a summer TBR, like for the entire summer? For like 2 or 3 months, that's what you read? Or do you like splitting it up? And also, if you've been here all the way to the end, put the yellow heart in the comment sections. Sections? It's just one. Put the yellow heart in the comment section so that I know that you are a real one and we can be friends. Thank you guys so much for spending some of your precious time with me. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully I will get to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.